What's going on, y'all? Brother Doug here, and there are two things that I want to talk about two things that I love: Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon. So let's get started. So I got to start off with Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm always talking about Pokemon, but I rarely get a chance to talk about Kingdom Hearts. Man, I almost cried when I saw that trailer. People are telling me to buy the HD collection of all the remastered games, but I don't want to pay what $50 to $60 on games that I already have. Even though I don't have Dream Drop Distance, I'm just saying. Hypothetically speaking, I just can't wait for this game, Kingdom Hearts 3. So I guess I got to get a PS4. And I guess it's going to Xbox One now. I don't know because I know Square Enix has been making games for Xbox and Microsoft and whatnot, but I think they're trying to jump on the bandwagon because they see Nintendo had some of the Kingdom Hearts prequel titles, so they're just trying to hop on the bandwagon and get a piece of the pie. So the Xbox is. I don't know. A lot of y'all been asking me on Facebook and Twitter how do I feel about these systems. I'm not a big gamer as I used to be. I play Pokemon every now and then. Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White occasionally. When I'm bored. So with Xbox One, I understand that you can't really play used games, and that if you buy a game, it's only going to be saved for that system, and you can't let your friend borrow it. I'm like, what? That's the tradition. That's game tradition. That's universal. We who don't let people borrow their games. Not me, but because people be stealing and don't return it. But you guys get what I'm saying. But with PlayStation 4, I guess it's cheaper than the Xbox One. It costs $400, whereas the Xbox One costs $500. And it's funny they called it the Xbox One because that's how many people are going to actually buy the system. But anyways, Sony won this, and then recently Nintendo released information about Smash Brothers 4, or they're just calling it Super Smash Brothers, for 3DS and for Nintendo Wii. And I guess I gotta get 3DS because I gotta get Pokemon X and Y. It's funny how other developers are doing more for Mega Man than Capcom is, because Mega Man's gonna be the new character in Super Smash Brothers, along with the Wii Fit character and the villager from Animal Crossing. And I'm not really an Animal Crossing fan. I don't know what's the big hype. I've been knowing Animal Crossing since I was in elementary school, but I never seen a big deal about it. But apparently it's a big deal. Okay, I got a little sidetracked. We was talking about Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna get into Nintendo in a minute. But Kingdom Hearts 3, we already know that Kyrie. I don't know if you guys played Dream Drop Distance, but spoiler, it's right here. Kyrie is gonna be the next Keyblade Master, along with, since Master Xehanort has returned to his original body. So does that mean that Terra's alive, or you gotta love the Kingdom Hearts mythology. I can't wait for this game. I guess I'm gonna get a PS4, but then after I beat the game, get the secret endings and whatnot. Then what? Do I sell the PS4? Do I trade it? What? I mean, I'm not a big gamer like that. I don't really see any other games that catch my attention like that. So I don't know. Now back to Nintendo. Remember when I made that Super Smash Bros. Video last year about characters I wanted to see in Super Smash Bros. 4? And you know how one of the characters I mentioned was Mega Man? So I think some of the staff at Nintendo, maybe in Japan or here in America, have been watching my videos. Brother Doug strikes again. Remember I told you on that video that when I was in ninth grade, I wrote Nintendo a letter saying, can Squirtle be a part of Super Smash Bros. 3, aka Brawl? And then they sent me a letter saying, anything's possible. I'm just telling y'all, Brother Doug. I'm Brother Doug. Come on. So with Pokemon X and Y, it's pretty cool because you actually get to interact with the Pokemon with Pokemon-amie. I think "amie" means my friend in Spanish. French, it means friend in Spanish. There I go again, French. So it's pretty cool. You get to actually pet your Pokemon. You get to actually feed it to it. Like, basically, you're interacting with it like you're in the anime, basically. Except you're gonna be better than Ash, because everybody's better than Ash. Oh yeah, and I saw the other day that Ash brought his Charizard back, and he used a Pokedex for a Charmander. Anyways, so actually, in the first time in Pokemon history, you can actually change the skin tone of your trainer. Like, what? So I could be a black Pokemon trainer? That's awesome. I've been wanting to be that for years. Also, they introduced a new type, Fairy. Just like they did, remember when Leaf Green came out? Leaf Green and Fire Red came out, they all of a sudden made Magnemite and Magneton Steel and Electric. Well, now they're going to make Jigglypuff Fairy. I think just Fairy. I don't know if she's going to be normal and Fairy or just Fairy. It's kind of weird though, because they made Meryl Fairy too. Like, I don't see the connection between that. But hey, personally, I think Sony and Nintendo have been dominating the E3 this week. That's just me personally. Kingdom Hearts 3, Super Smash Brothers 4, and Pokemon X and Y. they just been knocking it out the park. I want to talk about this real quick before I end this video with Kingdom Hearts 3. I know how Disney bought the rights to Marvel and Star Wars and the Muppets, but personally, I don't want to see really any Marvel connections in this game. Marvel has their own mythology, their own universe, and Star Wars. I could definitely see Star Wars in it because I've been saying that. Since that Star Wars being bought by Disney Video. I would love to see Sora team up with either Luke Skywalker or even Anakin. How they're gonna play that out, and I don't mind seeing the Muppets in there. Because they can have like a little Muppet world and be like a little mini game world, but with Marvel, just no. I've already seen the little memes and stuff, Sora interacting with Deadpool. I mean, that's just my personal opinion, y'all. I know some of y'all be bashing me on Twitter and Facebook about that, like, hey, well, Kingdom Hearts is an expansive game, so they can have Marvel Universe. Like, that's your opinion, We'll see next year or whenever the game comes out. They said they're eyeing a November 2014 release, so fall 2014. Well, yeah, also, oh man, also you can catch Pokemon in hordes, like little groups of like a group of Toros will come around and you can catch them all, just like Ash did in the Safari Zone in the anime, in the first anime, the Gen 1. Man, I'm just nerding out. I'm sorry. So with that being said, how do y'all feel about Pokemon X and Y? How do y'all feel about Kingdom Hearts 3? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like the video, share the video, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Do whatever you can to stay in contact with me. And like always, deuces. Gotta catch 'em all, Kingdom Hearts.